OK Armorer here at my local range today to do a little bit of practical shooting practice. Recently went through an NRA certified instructor course for pistol, and one of the training counselors there introduced me to something known as dot torture, which is a series of targets that look pretty tough. It's kind of neat in that you have to do either slow draw, 5 shots, slow draw offhand, a bunch of stuff that I have zero experience with. And so want to, today's day one. I'm going to be shooting at 5 yards and see if we can't get a little bit more practical experience with a couple of Glocks that I brought. I brought a 19X, which is a 9mm semi-auto, and then a 21, which is pretty neat. It's 45 ACP, but it's the discontinued model that has a full Picatinny rail on the front and ambidextrous slide release, which makes it really hard to find magazines for. But I'm a big fan. I've added a threaded barrel and also brought a suppressor that I'll be running on the 9 for some of the stuff that I shoot. So first attempt at dot torture, and we'll see how it goes. Here's a little bit better shot of the target that I'm talking about. So first target here, 5-shot slow fire. Number 2, draw 1 shot, which I'm not going to be drawing here. The range doesn't appreciate that, and so I'll just be picking up off the counter to kind of simulate that, at least best I can do here. Draw 1 on 3, 1 on 4 times 4. Draw a 5-shot strong hand. Draw 2 on 6, 2 on 7 times 4. And then ready, 5 shots weak hand, which my dominant hand is my right, and it would be interesting to see how I shoot with my left. And then draw 1 on 9, speed reload, 1 on 10 times 3. So there's a little spot up here for date, what your score was, and the distance. I'm going to be doing it at 5 yards, although I may need to bring it into 3. We'll see. But this will be the first of many attempts over the upcoming months as I try to get better and just trying to monitor my progress. Something I can show you guys is how I like to store my pistols, especially as a new shooter. You want to get in the habit of sleeping yourself or anyone else with the firearm. So I have this little bag here that has some pistol cases that you can pull out, and the way I like to store these is with the zipper kind of slightly open on that side, whereas I'm opening it, it's already all set up, whether it's loaded or unloaded, which I always store them unloaded, usually 2, for personal defense. That way it's kind of ready to go, and I don't have to cross my hand over the barrel here. This is the Glock 21 with the full Picatinny rail and ambidextrous slide release, and I've done a couple things. Pretty cool gun. And then we also have our Glock 19X. And I decided to go 3 yards for round 1 because that piece of paper looks real small out there. So go ahead and get loaded up real quick with the old Maglula Uplula speed loader. Drop 5 in and see if I can't put 5 on number 1 there. I'm going to modify my training and just spend some time trying to get 5 rounds in one of these small dots from 3 yards. And then progress from there as I get better and more comfortable with this target here. Now I'm shooting at number 2 there. Man, shooting high. All right, let's go 5 more rounds at number 4. The last 3 are spot on. Getting the hang of it. All right, switch things up a little bit. We're going to go with the Glock 21. Same distance. Shooting at the number 6 there. Got a hang fire there I needed to clear. So one more time, these 45 rounds are so large. I know I'm getting really good whenever I can knock out all the paper in the center there. That'll be the goal. It's not going to be today. But all good. Practice makes perfect, right? Now we're shooting number 7. Man, getting better. Let's go number 9. I'm going to save number 8 for my next round of 9mm. I'm remembering how much I love this Glock 21. I haven't shot this in a while, but it is smooth. All right, little target number 9 there. Dang. There we go. And then we'll do one more round of 45 on number 10. That was my best round yet. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think number 5. Just that middle there. So, not terrible for the first time out. These targets are a lot but not terrible. See all the instructions on here. I'm trying to get to an outdoor range somewhere where I can draw and practice. So oddly enough, I switched hands and I'm using my knuckles, realizing that this is working just fine. 3 yards, 5 yards. I was because so at this point I'm going to be going on the right side of the blue circle for that number 6 with one hand, and I've actually been doing pretty well. going to start shooting left-handed, guys. Bring this down, kind of show you what I'm looking at here, just in case you can't see it. So that's probably one of the better groupings that I have here as of late. All right in here, all 5 shots, so I'll take it. All right, so I'd say the Glock party at the range today was a success, and I learned quite a bit. Let's recap what I learned. Red dot being sighted in at 15 yards isn't going to make too much of a difference at 5 or 3 yards. That was all me trying to get settled in, and so I need to get to a point in terms of my competence of not needing to warm up, because you're not going to get to warm up in a personal defense situation, and it's a lot of what we're training for, right? And so I will say that when I started shooting offhand, which is the first time I've done that, literally, I was paying a lot more attention to my fundamentals in terms of trigger control, breath control, follow through, all those things, and my groupings got a lot tighter. So in the future, if I'm having a problem with where my rounds are ending up on the paper, I'm going to go back to fundamentals and focusing on those things versus trying to blame my optic or whatever it may be. Beyond that, I know I promised I'd be shooting suppressor today, and I did not, but there was quite a few other people in there, and man, I was just trying to get out of there, to be honest with you. Man, I'd say super successful. The other thing I learned is that it's okay to call an audible on your training plan. If for some reason originally I was planning on going in and trying to do the full dot torture test the way it's designed, and without being able to draw and some of those things, it just didn't really feel like the right opportunity to do that. But I was happy that towards the end there, I was able to start getting all of my shots inside the little circles, because those circles are tiny on that little 8.5 by 11 piece of paper when you're used to shooting at larger targets. So aim small, miss small. But I'd say overall success and a lot more confidence in shooting offhand than I had prior to going in. And so I'd say it was a range day well spent. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.